till they murder me.
What is up, you guys? It's Demon Nemesis again, and listen to that beautiful Minecraft music finally working. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back right into what we were doing last time, which was, I believe Tinkers. We're gonna do some Tinkers stuff. Let's jump on into it. Hope everyone's having a great day. Everything's going well for you as you're watching this video and listening to the sultry sound of my voice. How soothing and all that good stuff, you know. Soothing voice. Okay, let's see here. Oh, something I did do. I did add a few hoppers with a few more storage crates that have, well, all of that's going to be in here. I probably don't need to put the crates there. But, yeah, since we don't have a way of pumping this out, so it's not very efficient. So, I mean, ideally I'd have, like, a cobble generator feeding these with some item ducts, which actually we can do that. No, I had to make a I had to make an iron pick. I was gonna make a tinker's one. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do that for a video, so I didn't do that because I placed these down wrong. And if you punch them, I'm pretty sure you don't get them back because I did that with what was it? Oh, the well. I did it with the well and I didn't get the well back. So now I'm super cautious. I got to make sure I got that green arrow at the top there. It'll say like pickaxe or axe. Make sure that's green if you're gonna take something out. So let's do that. Let's make some tanks and some fluid ducts and let's get a little lava generation going. So let's see here. First thing we'll make is we'll make the fluid ducts. Fluid ducts are, I really like thermodynamic pipes and stuff. It's my favorite, personal favorite. They don't break, they're not glitchy, and they're easy to make. They're super cheap, copper and some lead. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab some copper, grab a few of them, and some lead. We'll also grab one of those. And let's make us some fluid ducts. And oh my god, this is awesome. I love the little crafting grid that's now there. That's super, super useful. We'll turn these back into ingots. So I'll make like 12 of them. You get 6 for every recipe, so that's really good. Okay, so now we have the fluid ducts. Now we're gonna need item. That was super loud, that crackling fire was. Very strange. The item duct opaque, that's the one we want, which is just tin and lead. No big deal. We have that all day. Oh shit. Huh, okay, fine. You know what? It's okay. That's fine. That's okay. We need some tin. Tin. There we go. We got some tin there. But I keep going back to this because, I think every time I open my inventory, you still have to click the crafting thing. It's bothering me. There might be a way to keep that on all the time, but, you know, as of right now, not super worried about it. It is very useful, though. We put the tin there, but not the lead there. I messed that up. So put those there. And then we'll get us some item ducts. We got 12 item ducts. Perfect. Alright, now, to make these work, we need a servo. Now, I don't think these are hard. Oh, they do require invar, so we're not going to be able to get them. We do need to make some glass. No problem, no big deal. I should have plenty of sand, so we'll take a half stack of sand. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there. We'll get some glass going. We also need tanks. Tanks are going to need glass as well. And I do like the portable tanks. Those are, again, one of my favorites that I like to do. We're also going to need to probably make a cobble gen, which means we're going to need another bucket. Need to have another bucket. So we'll go ahead and do that up as well. And I'm kind of flying through a lot of this because it's stuff you guys have probably all seen before. But like I've always said, if you guys want something explained, needs something slowed down, sped up, like, hey, can you explain that a little bit more, or whatever, I'm happy to do it. 100% happy to do it. So, I think what I'm gonna do is let's build that cobble generator. From what I remember, they're not very difficult to make. So let's see. Cobblestone generator. This one right here. So it's some glass and some cobblestone and a few buckets of stuff. And we are making some glass, so let's go ahead and get that going. We can make that right now. So let's see, there's that. We need some cobblestone, put some glass in the middle, a lava bucket, and a water bucket. Bam, we got it. You get your buckets back. Excellent. We also completed a quest. Right on, right on, right on. Let's go ahead and make that into an iron one. I think that's another quest. And it is. Man, we were pumping these bad boys out. Pumping them out. Now, the thing here is we're not going to need these. They're also full of cobble. But we're not going to need those. So we can throw this cobble. Let me go ahead and that. We can throw that cobble back in our main generator. And we're not going to need both of these either. We're only going to need one of these now. So again, I'm going to grab all that cobble. I'm going to throw all that cobble back in there, except for 20. It's nice to have a little bit of cobble on you. Okay. So these are going to need item ducts like, yeah. And then we're going to need to put one of the... I have so much stuff. That's the thing about modded Minecraft, is you get a lot of stuff. We might make a backpack here before too long. Then we'll need to put a storage crate there. And then we can also... Let me dig out behind here. And I'll pretty this all up. I'll close this all back up here in a second. We're also going to need some fluid ducts there. But I'm not going to complete this because I'm going to have to come back here. Do a little fiddling. Do a little fiddling, man. That's what I'm going to have to do. That's okay. Alright. So now we need to make servos. We are going to need to make 1, 2, 3. We're going to need to make 4 servos to start this basic lava production. So, servos. And Invar would be nice. It's a lot. You can shift over them to see what your extraction rate is. The hardened ones are better. And, oh shit, that is right. I just messed up. I just messed up good. And then the extraction rate, there's like hardly any loss. Really, you want reinforced servos. Those are the way to go. 1 second extraction rate with 100% extraction of fluids, so you're not losing any fluids. And those are Electrum with a regular servo or Electrum with a hardened servo. Now, I almost messed up. I did this on my other StoneBlock. Let's go ahead and pick these up, and there's something very crucial that we have to do, which I don't know if we can do. Let's take a look here. We need hardened. We need hardened fluid ducts. Hardened flux duct. Hardened fluid duct. Which is, of course, Invar. Bummer. Okay, so we won't be able to make the hardened ones, but we can get that cobblestone generator up and running. And how do I want to do this? Let's do it this way instead. We're going to do it this way instead. We're going to put the cobblestone generator there, and we're going to put that there. And we can at least get some cobblestone getting fed into this. What's the tool for this? I think it's a wrench. Let's at thermal. Now let's see, where are the tools at? Tools, probably on the second page. We need whatever the wrench is for this, but I think probably use any old wrench. Let's see here. Let's type in wrench and see if any of these look familiar to me. Nope, none of them do. I mean, I've seen a bunch of these, but I don't know quite which one we're gonna need. Extra utilities, applied energistics. And it might not be called a wrench. It might not be called a wrench. Ooh, smart wrench. Oh, very nice. So let's not worry about that right now. These aren't going to matter. I was just going to get the wrench to kind of clean those up a bit. So we should be getting some cobblestone, which we are. And we could make one regular servo to kind of get the ball rolling. That's all we really need. We need some glass, some iron, some redstone. Redstone's going to be an issue down the road here, because I don't generate a whole lot of redstone. It's tough. You have to sieve dust. Tough, man. But still, until we get some automation, that's going to be one of the tougher things to do. Which, again, no big deal. We'll get there. Let's see here. Servo, I'm going to need some iron nugs. So let's go ahead and get some iron nugs. So, there we go. And then the servo. We can go ahead and make it. And there we go. Except I'm going to need... No, I just need one. We just need one to start. That's not a big deal. And it's a bit cheaper. These pipes are cheaper than a hopper. Pound for pound. Cheaper. So what you do is you'll right-click one of these little junctions. And then with an open hand, you can right-click on it again. And it'll give you like a blacklist, whitelist. And the bigger servos have, you know, more customization and all that. So we're going to turn off redstone control. So it will now automatically pull out to put... Well, maybe it won't. These not work? Not work? Oh, it's in the pipe. It's taking it. Taking it, but it's not putting it in there. Now, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? You know what? Let's do this. We'll break it. And we'll put it... Oh, it just put a bunch in there. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. So now it's putting cobblestone in there. And maybe I need to break this one as well. Let's break this one as well. See if that works. It's a shame it's not working. Oh, that is too bad. It's got stuff in the pipes. Oh, here we go. It did put one in. It's just very, very, very slow. That's okay. Alright, so next thing we can start working on is, we're not going to need these pipes. So let's go ahead and put the pipes in there. We don't need those, the hoppers. We don't need any of that garbage. We don't need these capacitors. Hell no, we don't need the nugs. So we got all that stuff back in there. Now let's pull out some of the stuff I'm going to need to make the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. So to make these, you need to make something called Grout. Let's go ahead and type in Grout. And it'll say, I am Grout. That's nice. That's a Guardians of the Galaxy reference. And oh wow, they actually kind of changed the recipe so it doesn't look as weird. That's fine. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna need a bunch of Grout. So that pretty much used up all of our gravel. That's fine. I think this will be enough to get us going. So we'll just load these up because we're gonna need... This might not even be enough. We might need more. Oh. Hey, man. Damn, that's too much grout. Too much grout. But we can start working on... You know what? Let's start going to the overworld. Oh, I also added a bed. There, new respawn. I was gonna say, I didn't want to die up here. And then, which I'm sure since the world spawn is that area... that it wouldn't really matter. So I'm not too worried about it, but, you know, you never know. I also have this turned on. You see these red X's on the ground? Those are pretty much, it's light level. So if I put a torch down, it goes away. Red ones mean they can spawn at any time. Yellow ones mean they will spawn at night. But it's perpetually night, so I think any dark area they will spawn. But you just type, or hit your F7 key by default, and it will bring up your light levels there. So, very, very useful. And, it'll really help you out. Actually, I might have to make, yeah, this is annoying. I'm gonna have to make these a little bit taller. Kind of like that. Then I'll go back, I'll do the stairs thing, because this is gonna be one long staircase. And we could get like teleporters and stuff like that going as well. I've got this all messed up now because I tried to get fancy. Tried to get fancy on it, and it is dark. Let's light up my life, man. There we go. So we're just gonna go ahead and mine up here while it's cooking that grout. I figure we'll mine for a little bit. Maybe we'll get to, I'm really bad at getting those. It takes a little bit longer to make the staircase this big, but that's okay, because, I would regret it. I would regret not doing this, because I'd just be bashing my fucking head on the way down, and it's gonna be super slow, and I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Super dark. I should have brought my torch placer, but I want to save that. I want to save that for when I go adventuring. You know what I mean? I want to be able to use that in the dungeons, and maybe if we go to different dimensions and things like that. I really want to save it for a special occasion like that. And there's that beautiful Minecraft music. It takes me back. Nice piano. Beautiful. It's a really beautiful soundtrack. Very soothing. You know, when you're breaking blocks. I like how I said in the last, one of the earlier episodes, I'm like, I don't want you guys to watch me just mining out a big area or something like that. But this is different, man. This will be for a quest, you know what I mean? So I don't really mind it so much. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. So I think that's been enough time. We didn't make it to the overworld, but our grout should be done, and we can get the basics of our smeltery done. And that'll be good. We'll be able to do a lot of alloys. And is this thing working? It's working, and they are at capacity. They are at capacity, so we're gonna have to get that smeltery up so we can make some of that that sweet Invar. Oh man, there's not even close to being enough of that stuff yet. Okay, so, well, you know what? Let's take a look at the quest book and see what the quest book actually wants us to make. So, oh, that's right, we got these quests done as well. We got some ender tanks. Oh, you can, wow, that's really good. And some more capacitors. We have ender chests for the solids, and we have ender tanks for the fluids. That's actually pretty dope. Very useful to get those out of there. I can also get these compressed hammers out of there. I don't need two. Well, I'll end up probably breaking one of them. I should make an iron one. Just have my repair talisman on. Won't have to worry about any of that. But hopefully we'll get some automation going soon, you guys. And I'm going to grab up a few more bricks. I'm sure I don't have enough. Alright, so to do this one, we need all of these items. So we need the smeltery controller, the drain, the tank, the faucet, all that good stuff. So, let us get the controller. So let's just do Smeltery, and that should have pretty much all the stuff we need. So we need the controller, which is that. Perfect. You only need one of those. We'll also need a casting table. We'll just have one to start. We're also need a casting basin. Again, just need one to start. We also need at least... I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3, and let's make another casting table. I have 2 casting tables, and then the basin. 'Cause that's how I like to roll, man. Which means we'll also need 3 of these faucets, so 1, 2, and 3. And we are also going to need a tank. We'll just do 1 tank for now. You can always modify your smeltery, and these things you can make as big as you want. Like, if you don't want to make them in a 3x3, you can make them in a 5x5, and they can go however high you want. Presumably, it's only 1 chunk, though. You can only go up to 1 chunk. Now, we're not going to have enough to really place it, but we are going to have enough to pop that achievement, get that quest done. So here it is. We've done all the stuff, and let's get our juicy reward, a spawner changer for the chicken mod. I believe that's for the chicken mod. Again, another thing we don't need right now, but we might get into chickens later on down the road. And it's a shame I couldn't get that smeltery up this episode, but we did get the achievement, so that is a win. We got this stuff working. We got our cobblestone automatically going into our crucibles here, and I might have a big row of them eventually, where it's just a bunch of lava generators and stuff like that. And I think that's going to be it for today, you guys. Once again, thank you guys for watching the video. I truly do appreciate it. If you have any comments, go ahead and say something in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit like. If you really like my stuff, want to see more things like this, hit subscribe. And if you don't want to see stuff like this, drop me a comment. What games do you want me to play? What stuff do you want me to do? You want me to do more Minecraft? You want me to do Soul Calibur? You want me to do Call of Duty? I mean, it's up to you guys, man. I enjoy playing all sorts of games, and any suggestions are super helpful because I want to do stuff for you guys, things that you guys want to watch. So once again, you guys, this has been Demon Nemesis, and thank you all for watching.